So today is Thursday. It's Thursday morning. After school today, I'm going to GSA, and then it's bringing me back here, and I'm going to pack my stuff and go to my dad's house. And then tomorrow morning, way too early, but necessary, I'm going to drive to Toronto and go to Buffer Festival. For those of you who don't know what Buffer Festival is, it is a YouTube film festival, and it's basically just like a film festival, except it is with YouTubers, and the YouTubers are going to be there, and they're going to be like hosting each other's shows, and it's going to be like meetups and stuff. My dad has the news on, so I apologize for the background noise. It is currently 4:29, and I got out of bed at like 4:17, and I woke up at 4. And there wasn't actually a lot of reason for me to stay in bed those 17 minutes because I was wide awake. I don't think I got to REM sleep last night, so it's kind of like I just took a nap for 4 or 5 hours. And now I'm going to be on the road, which is pretty much how all of my vacations go. For some reason I always have to get up at 4 in the morning. I just squatted down to put myself into frame and my camera's moving. What? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing like more? Are you seeing like the stuff in the background move? How? Is the camera tracking me? I just got back to Toronto and I decided to film right now because everything that just happened the past 3 days is going to be fresh in my mind, and B, I look sharp as hell in this outfit. Look at me right now. Look at me right now. Look at me right now. I know it's only a little bit. Whoa. So I left my tripod in my locker at school, which I brought to school for my video class. So right now my camera is on a shelf on my desk, on a shoebox, on a Star Trek book. So that's if I try to lean down to get in frame, it moves. You can see all the pop cans I try to pretend don't exist instead of doing anything about it on my dresser. There was like no traffic. Usually you're like backed up for like an hour getting into Canada. Maybe because we left at 5 in the morning. There was literally only one other car at customs besides us. We got there like half an hour earlier than we expected to. The first show was at 9 in the morning, and that was Apprentice A. And Apprentice A are the people who were running the channel. Running the festival, rather. So it was really cool, and then they had a meetup afterwards where we can go and take pictures and talk to them maybe and stuff. And I wanted to go to that, but I couldn't because Wheezy Waiter's show was at the same time as the meetup. So I had to go to that. So that was fun. I had seen a lot of videos, but they showed some really old ones too. Like they showed a video where he shaved his beard and he looked so weird. Like I had seen him without a beard before because in the first episode of Pops he didn't have a beard. But it was still really weird. And they showed a clip from Pops, which I was excited for. I don't think a lot of people there had seen Pops, but I love Pops. So that was cool. And then they showed another video. It was really old, like so old that he just swore. And my dad went to he was planning on going to the first video of each day, but he only went to the first video of the first 2 days because the last day he had to check out the hotel room. But the first video on the last day was the LGBTQ one, so I don't think he was interested anyway, to be honest. After the Wheezy Waiter show, I went to the Wheezy Waiter meetup, and on an earlier occasion, I had posted Wheezy Waiter's Sip Faces video, where he was drinking Starbucks and doing a whole bunch of different faces, and one of them was a banjo face, which is like a recurring thing where he makes his face and banjo music plays. And I posted on Facebook, so my mom had seen it, and she was like, thought it was really funny, so she's like, you gotta do banjo face with him. So I went up to him, can we do banjo faces? China was there, but she was in the picture. I'm like, do you want me to picture too? And she's like, I can't do banjo face. I'm like, neither can I, but hey. And then Craig was like, I have never seen you do a banjo face, so I want you to try it. And then, so we both did one, and then China just smiled, and Weezy like wanted to see the picture, and to see China's face, and China's like, I didn't even attempt it. And then we got like a normal picture, just do this. So that was probably the only meetup where I wasn't awkward, because I knew specifically what to say when I got up there, and the rest of the people I was kind of like, I'm Allie, like in the picture, and I was like, they probably didn't notice because they met so many people, but I was weird. The last one I went to that day was the Holy Trinity of Comedy, which was Grace Helbig, Hannah Hart, and Mamrie Hart, and I got to the theater, and it was also the premiere day of Thor: The Dark World, and it was at an actual theater, so I was like, oh, these signs over there say Thor: Dark World, and there's this big crowd, so they're probably there to see Thor, because, it's premiere day. So I was like, whatever, I got like 15 minutes, so I kind of milled around for like 5 minutes and went to get in line. And it turns out that the crowd was indeed for the Holy Trinity show, and it wasn't just that area. It was like the door was here, and the line went like all the way back here, and then like went around the corner. It was like looping, came back around, and I was like, oh my god. So I just did like way at the top, and it was mostly full, and it was of course hilarious because it was the Holy Trinity of comedy. What else would you expect?